Gotta top it lifestyle, give life. 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 Big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Real boss, rockstar life spread well across the nation. Lifestyle, yeah. Give one chance, you know what I do to it. Whole team get money and I'm used to it. Beat the odds and I'm still going used to it. Changing lives every day, you can YouTube it. Hold up, it's on when it's short. You know I stay down, stuck around for the glow up. And you can ask anybody around, yeah, they know us. We can't stop now, cause the grind is never over. Hey, hey, you gotta top it lifestyle, give life. 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 We go top it lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Top it lifestyle, turn my life round. Time out, told her hater pipe down. Hey, big grind from the night to the AM. Big grind, new multi-millionaires in the making. Multi-millionaire, big boss now, but it all took some patience. Real boss, rockstar life spread well across the nation. Lifestyle. Gotta top it lifestyle, give life. 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 Gotta top it lifestyle, give life.
All right. Hello. Surprise. Surprise. Hey there, Tava Nation. Good afternoon, Miss Tequila, Nona, Erin, Miss Tammy Clark, Dory, Ray, hey, Miranda, Dawn, Antoinette. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Wealth Building Wednesday. And look who popped in.
I see ya.
I love it. Standing in for our COO. I don't know if you guys know, our COO, Mr. Kevin Harris, celebrated a birthday yesterday. Hey there, Double Diamond, Nina Rochelle Moore. But our COO, hey, James Keys, I see ya. But he celebrated at his 50th birthday, the big 50. So will you guys please in the chat, if you haven't already done it, or go ahead, do it again. Wish him a happy birthday. Tony, how many times this month have we wished Kevin happy birthday?
I know, about 10 times, you know. And what's crazy is that he's passed me now. I'm at 49. I've been at 49 for a while. So he's gone around me now. So I'm gonna see, I gotta keep my subconscious. Oh yeah. My subconscious says I'm 49, so my legs and my bones won't get older. That's because my thought pattern is 49. I'm sticking there.
Right there, staying right there. I love it. So he is traveling today. I don't know if he's gonna jump on. Thank you for standing in for him.
He's gonna try. He's gonna try to jump on. I know he is.
I would not be surprised. Hey there, Diamond Joseph Newman. What up, though? So, Mr. Fleming.
Yes.
It is officially event week. Who's excited with me?
Oh, no. I'm going to get those. I'm going to hide those from you.
Oh, come on, Kevin number 2, really? Well, guess what? It's Krishan's fault because right before we went live, she took a volley shot, so I took one too, and then I followed it with a flare. So whatever happens today is Krishan's fault.
Those gonna come up missing. You're not gonna see those.
You know what, Callie? I think Callie is watching. Callie, you know what? Double that order of clappers for Atlanta.
Don't do that.
So
No,
everybody in Atlanta, we don't want you just clapping with one.
no,
You know what?
no, no,
We
don't do
want
that.
you guys to be
No,
double fisted in Atlanta for
no.
Mr. Fleming. See, you started something, sir.
Don't bring them in the hotel room the night before, because they're gonna. You coming down Saturday morning, they'll be gone. Somebody broke in. I don't know what happened to those.
Hilarious.
They only took the clappers. They left everything else.
They didn't take the money, the
Nothing.
purses,
Just the clappers.
this, just the clappers.
That's it.
I love it. So let's talk about Atlanta. What's going down, Mr. Fleming?
Well, we got, again, the registration started to move faster and faster and faster. So we outgrew the first room, and so we're in another room, which is another hotel, which is literally 3 traffic lights from the first hotel. You just come out the hotel, turn right, go through 3 traffic lights, and you'll see the Marriott. And so we're there. I made sure we got a corner room all the way at the end of the hallway. So if we get too loud, we way down on the end, and just hope the fire marshal don't come. But please wear your mask, have your hand sanitizers, all of that. And if you didn't get a ticket, still come sit in the lobby. It's a nice lobby area. Come hang out with us. We're going to be there from, we said 10 to 2, but I think it's going to go over a little longer than that. So get ready for that, because we got a lot of great speakers. So so be prepared to go over some instead of 2 o'clock. If you got a ride coming, let them know that we're going to be there just a little bit longer. And then that evening at 6 o'clock, the Tava After Dark at the original DoubleTree, at the first hotel, the DoubleTree Hotel. So we'll be there from 6 to 10. And Lachelle, you said you got the food and all. I mean, what we having there?
Right. Okay. So, Tony, you can't say, all right, we have Tava After Dark.
I thought that.
Come on, Tony.
Jennifer just said, I got
After Dark. We're going to party like a rock star, like it's 1999.
Well,
come on, Tony.
Well, she said I'm the professor, so professors have to sound like that. That's what Jennifer said. She said so.
I need you to let go of this Kevin spirit, okay?
All right, yeah, the party's gonna be on. I don't know. I mean, I know we're gonna be there from 6 to 10. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do all that. Got a nice DJ. We probably got blue lights in the basement, and so we're gonna have that going on. We're gonna have some, as Mr. Lloyd says, some edibles, which I don't know what that is.
We are having food, people, that you can eat. Food that is edible. See, you know what? Hold up. I'm sorry. Now I got to kick him out, y'all. Now I got you give them the mic and they don't know how to act.
No.
Let the record show.
What are we gonna have there? Hors d'oeuvres? What is it?
Yes, that is what you say. Not edibles, because that could mean a whole lot of things to a lot of people, okay?
Right.
Tava will have hors d'oeuvres at the party.
Right.
But you guys still can get your tickets. Again, the event from 10 to 2 is sold out, oversold. Tony told y'all to come hang in the lobby.
I'm hanging in the lobby.
Say that.
Yeah. You can do that.
But we do have plenty of room for Tava After Dark. And if any of you have gone to any of the other ones, we have had a fantabulous time. All right. And you guys know nobody throws a party like our CEO. Okay. So you can go to your back office and still get your tickets for Tava After Dark. If you need some help with that, contact support at TavaLifestyle.com. Hello, Miss Panya Dodson. I see ya. Stephanie, Miss Jazzy. Hello. Who am I going to see in Atlanta? Anybody on Stephanie? That's right. No one throws a party like our CEO. Let me know if you guys got your tickets. And I want to know if you didn't get your tickets and are going to be hanging out in the lobby. That's what I want to know.
They coming.
That is what inquiring minds want to know. Guys, we are starting off with a biz op on at 10 a.m. So you want to have your guests. The whole idea is not to come by yourself, and you don't want just cutting Ray and Pookie. Okay, you want some new business partners. Okay.
Right.
All right. So, anything else they should know about Atlanta, Mr. Fleming?
That's pretty much it. Be safe. Make sure you're on time. That's another thing. Please try to be on time so we can start on time. I mean, because I noticed, with Atlanta, we drag in there. Even our guests. So a lot of times we wait because we don't want to start without the guests. That's the whole point. So do your best to get the guests there on time, and you get there on time. I mean, Saturday morning is the best time to get around Atlanta. I mean, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10 after that is going to be, but you can get around at that time. There's really no excuse to be late. It's just that you want to be late. You know what I'm saying? So, especially, like I said, that time of morning on Saturday. So let's be on time. Let's get our guests there on time so we can start on time and we can get out of there.
I love that. For the people in the back that didn't hear it, yes, we are starting on time. Be on time. Do not stroll in there. We are starting at 10 a.m. And Tony, from now on, I am instituting a mandate for you.
Okay. What is that?
A bionic tonic before.
So I got to be pumped.
Yes. I can't take two of you. I already have Kevin down here, Tony. Come up here.
I should have had my music on before. See, I would have played a little of that, then I would have been ready. But I mean,
you can't have Biggie on the wall and you're talking about come to Tava.
Well, I see you pumped up all the time. He kind of be on. I think I'm a little more hyper than I see you.
We can't have two. That is exactly my point. Right there.
Okay.
So, all right, guys, we are just here to tell you, make sure you are in Atlanta. Hello, Sean Tyrone Bell. Mr. Ronald Lott said he's going to be there at 9:30. I love it. Do you know why? Because Mr. Lloyd always says, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you are late. All right. So with that being said, we have some special guests today. This lady, Dr. Tolliver, what is the event hotel? It is the Marriott. And if you guys go to TavaEvent.com, here, let me see if I can share it. Let's see really quick. But if you go to TavaEvent.com, let me see if I can show you guys. All right, I'm trying something. Oh, wait, you know what? This is the benefit of having two screens. Let's see. Bam. All right, check this out, you guys. All right, so if you go to TavaEvent.com and, I guess I got to do it over here. Click events and scroll down, guys. You will see all of the information for the Atlanta event. Also, the booking link for Atlanta, and then also the Houston event. So everything is here. So right in here in this paragraph, the Atlanta Marriott Northwest. That is where the actual event from 10 to 2 will be held, and then Tava After Dark will be at the DoubleTree. So if you want to know where should I book my room, book your room here at the DoubleTree. We have discounted rates, and that is where the after party is going to be, and that's why you want to end your night there. All right. So that's tavaevent.com. You know, you can always get there from allthingstava.com. Hey, Triple Diamond TK Walker, how are ya? So make sure you direct all of your peeps here and let them know you can still purchase your Tava After Dark tickets in the back office. All right, look at me doing something new today. All right, Mr. Fleming, that is it. I am going to kick you out.
All right.
For joining today. And guys, I don't know if you have been on the Saturday trainings, the Monday and Wednesday night biz ops. Mr. Fleming has them on fire. People's businesses are really elevating. And in fact, my next guest will be able to tell you how her business has just been skyrocketing. So thank you, sir. And I've got a flight to catch. I will see you soon.
All right. Okay.
So, all righty. All right, guys. My special guest, man, I found out like she has like 10,000 nicknames since she's been on here. I think Tony said her name is Chris. Jennifer said her name is KP. We said she's the woman on the leaderboard, blowing it up, making waves in the deep. And you know, I don't like to tell their story. I want her to tell it for herself. None other than Miss Krishan Peace. How are you?
I am wonderful, Miss Lachelle. Thank you for having me. I'm doing just super fantastic. Living my Tava lifestyle. How are you?
I love it. I am doing fantabulously well, ma'am. Enjoying the day. So glad to have you on. So let's just dive right on into this thing. What's going on with your business? I mean, first, let me say you just look absolutely radiant
Thank you.
right now. What's going on with your business?
I'm having fun. Lachelle, I am having so much fun over here at Tava. I have never, ever been with a company where you just not only do the products make you feel good and look good, but you really just have fun. I'm so excited for my team. Um, like it's just so much been going on within the team, like so many breakthroughs. I know a lot of times, when we come over to businesses like this, we always think about how much money you can make or your rank and things like that. But we never ever think about people who just need to supplement their income. And so I am just so proud of a young lady that's on my team right now. I'm really loving on her. I'm really
Right now, you're going too fast. You're going too fast. We're talking about you first.
Oh, we're talking about me. Okay, I know it's hard to talk about me. I'm just having fun with Tava. I'm loving Tava. I'm loving the culture with Tava. My products are working for me. My hair is steady growing. My skin is just exuding with glow. Like I'm just having fun with Tava. Like I have like Tava is so much bigger than everything else that people think about. Like Tava for me is really life changing. It's really, really helping me mentally. Those calls with Mr. Fleming and with my sponsor TK and the trainings that we're having, like I am mentally growing in my business. It's like on another level, right?
So I love it. So what makes Tava different? Because you've said you've done other businesses, right?
Yes.
So what makes Tava different?
I really don't have the answer of what makes Tava different, but I will tell you for me, I feel like I'm a part of a family. I feel like Tava is a cultural thing. It's like it brings a group of people together with great energy. I love Tava because Tava, I mean, it really allows you to use your gifts and your talents. Like I've never been with a company that really say go for it. You know, you usually have to go by stipulations, and not to say we don't have policies and rules set in place,
Right.
but I can really be me. I can really be Krishan. I can really show my gifts and my talents with Tava. And I think that's what makes me feel so comfortable because I don't have to do it nobody else's way. I can really be my creative self with this company, and it actually benefits my business because I can be me.
I love that. And was that important to you before, or did you realize it after you had it?
No, to be honest, when I heard that Mr. Kenny Lloyd and Shantae Lloyd was coming out with their own company, it was kind of like a no-brainer for me to get started because I kind of know what type of people they are. So I did expect greatness, but I did not expect for it to be this amazing. I have to say, I did not expect, I thought it was going to be the same thing, but it's not. And I really don't know how to explain it. It's just you have to experience it. Like you really have to tap into your tab of business. You really have to tap into the leaders. You really have to tap into the trainings and really make yourself become a part of the culture. And it's like once you begin to be a part of it, it's something that you experience that you really just can't explain.
Wow, I love it. I love it. And I love what you said about the family atmosphere, right? And one of the things that I felt was so powerful because we brought you on today, and all you could do is talk about your team and certain people on your team. And so we actually have someone backstage who is the epitome of if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Okay. We literally called her 5 minutes before we went live, and she said, you know what? She is called to be the ram in the bush, and that she is today. And I actually want to do something different, and I want to turn the platform over to you, ma'am. And I'm going to let you bring up your special guest and allow you to interview her. So I'm going down. It's your show. Take over.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for this dynamic powerhouse. She is a mother. She definitely knows how to supplement her income. She loves to have fun. You can see us all over TikTok having fun together. But one thing I truly love about her, she loves to help people. So, Miss Jennifer Wilson, pop in on the screen, girl.
Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today?
Oh my God, we are so blessed. I know I called you just a few minutes before, but I was just telling Lachelle this story because she was asking me what's going on in my business. And
Mhm.
I'm like, Lachelle, I'm just so excited about Jennifer because Jennifer came to me a few months ago and was like, I'm saving all my commission checks. And what I want you guys to understand is that they could be $24, $64, $84, $95, $110, $120. But she was saving all of her commission checks around the time when we went to conference. I think it was like October. Maybe it was September, August, September. I don't remember. But I forgot that she was saving this stuff, right? Saving this money. Well, guys, just a couple of days ago, Jennifer called me and said, listen, I've been saving my commission checks. I need a new car. I am in a situation and I am about to go get me a new car. And Tava is going to give me the down payment for the car. And I'm thinking to myself, like, well, like how? But what I realized is that it's not about um being a certain rank. And I think TK talks to us a lot about that.
Right, right.
It's
She does.
not about the rank, it's about the bank. And it's
Mhm,
really about
mhm,
supplementing your income. You
mhm.
work you work a career every single day for the city of Detroit. You have a really huge position. How do you allow Tava to supplement your income?
For me, well, first let me say thank you, because like I said, I appreciate everything that someone does for me because nobody has to do anything. So I've never been a part of network marketing ever in my life. I had no knowledge of this business, had no knowledge of the principles and the concepts. And Krishan literally has walked me step by step through this process by making sure that the team has the information, making sure that the team has the calls. Anything that leadership is doing, headquarters, she makes sure we have it. Anything that TK is doing, she makes sure that we have that information. And so for me, and I know you said situation, but anybody that knows me knows I'm a transparent person. I'm in the process of divorce. It just is what it is. And but I'm thankful because God pulled me out of something to take me into something else greater, bigger, and better, not just for me, but also for so many other people. And so, yes, I do work a regular job, but in my spirit, I knew I had to make a mental shift. And all the time we talk about everything is mindset, and it really is, y'all. If you tell yourself, hey, I need to pay this debt off, I need to pay this credit card off, I need to, buy a new car, save for a house, whatever, help a family member. You can literally do that. It's about sitting down and literally mapping out a plan, because Krishan taught us the other day, you got to prepare, you got to have a plan. And sometimes you don't know how you're going to do it, but you know it has to be done. And one of the things Krishan always tells us, you don't need a lot of people, you just need the right people. Um, and so I know without a shadow of a doubt, there's no one who can tell me this. Um, my grandmother used to say, when you know that you know that you know that you know, nobody can take that away from you. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that I was brought to Tava for a reason, for this season and in this time. TK was telling us last night, don't let nobody take you out your spot. Don't move. When God placed you somewhere, it's strategic. Our God is funny. He hilarious. He got a sense of humor. He loves us. He wants us to succeed. He wants us to live well and be blessed. And so I knew I had to get rid of that car. But I said, okay, God, when I walk into that court on Zoom, I want to be able to say, I no longer have this vehicle. The company, the finance company now has it in their hands. And so I can say that now. And so time after time, I wouldn't even use my Tava card for nothing. I just let the money stack. And now I've put down my down payment. I'm back to stacking. Um, my daughter, all my the young people, you hang with the young people, they give you these terms. Stack your coins, stack your bag, stack your check, whatever that is. You can do this business, y'all. It's all about making a decision, owning your own crap, and just say, hey, I jacked up, I messed up, this wasn't the right decision for me, because we all make wrong decisions. Um, you don't need a big circle, just the right people to thrive in that circle. I'm a person of self-development, as like Krishan is. And yes, she never want to talk about herself. So I'm going to talk about her. Okay. Because I know I would not be in this place, in this position, had it not been for Krishan Peace. And I tell her all the time, she was obedient to the voice of the Lord, but it goes two ways. Everything is parallel. Nothing should be one directional. When God presents you an opportunity and he brings something to you, you have to be able to hear the voice, to know and be in tune with God to say, okay, this is the move. And sometimes you ain't got all day to call Pookie, Ray Ray, and everybody else saying, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? No, you have to make a decision. And when you make that decision, you stand on it and you move and you trust God and you move through the process. And that was the decision that I made when I joined Tava. I had no clue what was going on, but I was moving. and I was going, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Just going to conference. I had never been to Texas. I had never been to any of that. All of that was new, but going to that conference changed the trajectory of my life. It changed the trajectory of my daughter's life. My daughter said, okay, mom, what I gotta do. And so, yes, I have both of my girls in this business, and I'm going to keep them in this business for as long as I'm in the business. I'm sticking and staying. I ain't going nowhere. I don't care who come and go. I don't care who leave. I stand on what God tells me. And
Yes.
if He tell me to do something, I had to learn the hard way. Yeah, because we gotta learn some lessons. Sometimes you gotta, you do something and you don't move, because when delayed obedience is still disobedience.
Oh, that's
And
good.
so I've went through so many changes and challenges. And a lot of times people say, "You're not even that old." No, I'm not. And they think I'm in my 20s, but that's because Valet 30 keeping me right.
Well, wait a minute. We got to go back because you brought something up. We got to go back. You talked
Okay.
about your daughter being in this business. So we know you supplemented your income. You saved all of your commissions checks for you to put a down payment on a new car because
Right.
you're going through a divorce. The
Right.
car was in both of you guys' name. You
Right.
had to give the car up and you
Right.
had no other car. But you were able to supplement your income through Tava, right?
Right. Right.
Okay, but then your daughter saw you supplementing your income, right? Because I
Right.
remember in the beginning they were like, "Oh God, Mama, what is you doing? Okay, what did you do?" But then they
Right.
start to see some things that changed in you, and so
Mhm.
Kayla, who is your supervisor, right?
Right.
She is 23 years old. She's a
Yes.
young mother, and
Yes.
Kayla just sent us a receipt in a picture maybe 2 weeks ago of
Yes.
her at the grocery store with her Tava card, and
Yes.
she was able to buy milk and diapers and
Yes.
food for
Yes.
her daughter.
Yes.
Okay. So I think today, what I really when they said, "Well, what's been going on with you, Krishan?" I couldn't do nothing but think about my team because I was a teen mom. I had my first baby at 15, right?
Right.
I got in my first multi-level marketing company at 25 years old. And so I remember those days of
Hmm.
selling that product to
Yes.
make that $20 or $30 to put food in my house or to feed
Yes.
my child or to buy
Yes.
diapers. And I
Yes.
just think that this is so amazing because Kayla pretty much 95% of her business is ran through social media.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she supplements her income, ladies and gentlemen, at 23 years old with a 1 year old baby. So I'm
Yes.
here to celebrate small wins because they are
Yeah.
these big wins. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of times we get so caught up on the big things and we don't
Mhm.
recognize the small things. And in order for you to see everything that is big was once small.
That's
And
right.
so I'm gonna end it with that, and I'm gonna turn it back over to Miss Lachelle. Thank you, Jennifer, for joining us today. I
Thank
could not
you.
do this Wealth Building Wednesday alone because it definitely takes a team. There's no I in
Yeah.
team. So thank you,
Exactly.
Tava, for having
Thank
me,
you, Tava.
and I love you all.
Thank you, Tava. Yes, I love Tava.
Thank you, Krishan. But before you jump off, like I'm so happy to just be a part of this. And I hope that there are other ladies that are watching that will be encouraged and inspired. And I want to ask you, Jennifer, so
Ma'am.
how does that make you feel having your daughter being a part of this with you and being able to witness her success?
Okay, y'all about to make me cry now. I'm going to make my lashes come off. Um, it's a blessing to my soul because I raised them as a single parent. So I know what it means to be a single mom and rob Peter to pay Paul, figure out what bill you're going to pay and different things like that. And so it was an honor for me to actually take her to conference in October because as a child, I knew she was an entrepreneur. I knew she was going to be in charge of somebody and something. And so when our children are young, we have to begin to nurture and develop those character traits at a young age. So be able to watch her join me in this business and watch her build and move. And Krishan's right. 90% of her business comes from social media because she's very good at doing that as well. And so it's overwhelming, Lachelle, a little bit, because I know the prayers that I prayed.
Yeah.
I know the nights that I would anoint them with oil and I would pray over them and I would just ask God to bless my children no matter what was going on with me. There were times I didn't eat, but they eat. I remember us being homeless and different things like that. And I'm sorry, y'all. Um,
Jennifer,
but
you got to make me start now.
oh my God, look,
I
I got tissue on
understand.
my desk. But I just remember those days. And I remember my daughter, her resilience. She, growing up, people say, "Oh, she bullheaded, she's stubborn." I'm telling this to y'all parents. Don't beat things out of your children. God put those things in that children for a reason.
I
She's
love
always
that.
been strong-willed. She's always been a go-getter, and she's always been um verbal and vocal in sharing her opinion. And so I called her my logical child because it always had to make sense to her. And so Krishan is right. Once she saw me changing and saw me developing more, because she saw the details of the dirt. And I'm going to just leave it at that.
We
And so
understand.
for her to see that and then say, okay, this must be working for my mama. So I'm going to jump on this train and I'm going to join my mama. It's a blessing to my spirit. At 19, she bought her own car and condo at 19. And so when I saw that, I said, oh, she, first of all, she like money. And so I know that whenever she put her mind to something, she can do it. But I also know that she saw me, and my foundation in God. And when you have the foundation in God, and I thank my grandparents for that,
Hmm.
there's nothing. That's the root. That's the core. And so now I see her building her own relationship with God. Like one day she posted and on Facebook, she didn't tell me this to my face, but I saw it and she said, "The older I get, the more I appreciate how I was raised." I just was boo-hooing and she didn't know. But I understand that, when we see our children elevate, and they're supposed to go higher, they're supposed
Yes.
to elevate higher. I'm not about leaving debt to my children. I want to leave a legacy. And I'm talking about a legacy of knowledge, a legacy of how to get wealth, a legacy of how to move for this next generation, which is my granddaughter. That baby already smart. She
You
sits
better
on the
say it.
floor with her own computer, her own notebook, and she won.
I love it.
So it blesses my spirit, Lachelle, just to see my daughter just moving in the way that God would have her to move. And so um, I just want to be able to live and stay healthy with all my Tava products so I can see the day when because she asked me what kind of car I want, what kind of house I, because I know she going to do it. So I'm just going to be ready and waiting when she surprised me with whatever God got. So
Whoa, I love it. I love it. And tell us, and Krishan too, you guys didn't share. Now, where are you out of?
We're outside of Detroit,
Detroit,
Michigan. Our
D-Town,
CEO
Motown,
hometown,
Motown.
Detroit.
All right, the home of our CEOs. Guys, I had
Yeah.
to lighten it up a little bit because Jennifer was trying to pull it out of me. And if I got started, I would not have been able to stop. But thank you for your transparency, both of you ladies.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for your encouragement. I know that there are women, there are moms on today
Yes.
that have been truly inspired by your words, by your story.
Bless you.
Thank you for sharing it. And Jennifer, I'm gonna take you down, but Krishan, I
All
want
right,
to
daddy.
ask you just one more thing. One more thing. Because one of the things that the ladies in customer service said, my daughter told me, she was like, well, Krishan is always in the reels. Okay. So, and for those old folks on here that don't know what the reels are, those are videos that are on social media. So tell us, does that help your business? Why do you do that?
Actually, I'm just like Kayla. My business is 90% social media. And so there is a way that you have to do it. It is like a niche. Um, but I want to tell you guys, don't be scared to make videos. A lot of times we are scared or we feel like our hair is not right, our body's not perfect. But what I've learned with social media is that people want to see the real you. They want to be able to relate to who you really are. So they see me on my glam days, but sometimes they see me just mixing up my tea and my pajamas with my bonnet on because that's real life. So I just want to say, just make sure your lighting is good. You know, you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to do videos. You do, listen, Tava is a social sharing company, right? So we have to share online because our phones are our ATM and we write our checks. But we only write our checks depending on the amount of work that you put in. So I'm not saying that you have to spend all of your time online, but you definitely have to make a presence there. So do your stories, do your reels, make your videos, even if it's just you taking a shot of your ballet 30. Show the people that you are a product of your product and show them your glow up. One thing about me on social media is that people know that I used to wear my hair very short. So by them seeing my hair long, it's like they have seen my growth online. So now, although it's a year later, they're very interested in the Ballet 30 because for 1 year consistently, I showed them me taking a shot every single morning, and they have watched my hair grow from inch by inch by inch. So your results must be real and get your own results. Get your own results. That's the key. That's the trick. Get your own results
I
and
love
record it.
Wow, I love it. So, guess what, Tony Fleming? I just made an executive decision. We are going to do a Saturday training. And when I say we, Krishan, KP, Chris, will do a training and teach us how to actually do a reel. Because there are some of us who have never done it. Where are my people that still can just do a video on your phone and that's all you know? So, man, we are going to have you back for sure. Thank you. Thank you
Thank you.
again. Do you want to shout out anybody before you go?
Yes, of course. I have to shout out no other than my coach, Miss TK Walker, Triple Diamond, Going Crown, and all of the Crown Diamond team. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.
I love it. Thank you, sis. All right. Well, guys, I don't know about you all, but it took everything in me to keep it together. I don't know where my co-host went. Can somebody tell Tony Fleming when you are co-hosting, you have to stay here, you know, because I may have needed him to step in. And Tony has left the building. Look, guys, look, check it out. He is gonna get me, but that's what happens when you leave. Thank you, ladies, so much. And again, I hope, please, guys, share this with a woman that you know. You never know how someone else's story can be a blessing to somebody else. You all know, as women, we wear so many hats, we do so much. You never know what someone is going through. So please share, and make sure that you are subscribing and following us on all of our social media platforms. I was truly encouraged, inspired today. Thank you, Krishan and Jennifer, for sharing your stories. We look forward to hearing much more from you soon. And we want to hear from you. Yes, you. I am talking to you. So we want, as Krishan said, it's not always about the big wins that you made millions, but if you were able to pay for your kids' braces with your Tava money, anything, if you paid a light bill, whatever in the world, if you just feel better taking the products, we want to hear your story. So please send an email to mystory@tavalifestyle.com. And guess what? A lot of people don't like talking about themselves. So if you know someone with a great Tava story that needs to be shared, that you heard, that encouraged or inspired you, please send an email for them to mystory@tavalifestyle.com. All right, guys, today is Wealth Building Wednesday, Winning Wednesday, Workout Wednesday. Did you guys get your workout on with Mrs. Lloyd this morning? And then tonight, right back here and on our other social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, follow us everywhere. We have the business opportunity with none other than Mr. Tony Fleming, Dr. Nicole Bromwell, and Double Diamond Nina Rochelle Moorer. Get some guests. Don't miss it. And Atlanta, I will see you soon. So, all right, everybody, peace and blessings. Have a wonderful week. And if you all talk to Kevin Harris, can you tell him to get back on his job? Hold up, my co-host came back.
I've been sitting here. I was on the phone. I was trying to handle the hotels and stuff,
That's your story. Stick to it.
I'm sticking with it.
All righty. We will see you soon, Mr. Fleming. Don't forget, you can still get your Tava After Dark tickets in your back office, and go to tavaevent.com. Click on events at the top and you'll get all the information you need. Peace and blessings, everyone. 3, 3, 3.
Want a slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is I wake up to Valsia, I make mine by the leader, I drink life in a teacup, I like Valet 30 better than tequila, yeah, Valsia, I sip that night. Got a little kick like Tyson. Look so good, better recognize me. It's a type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Bouncy a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is